Everyone, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking the video out. Do appreciate it. We're going to do No Surrender by Bruce Springsteen, but this is going to be the solo acoustic version. I guess, again, the album came out in 84, Born in the USA. He did this on the 84-85 tour of Born in the USA. So really cool. Tempo's a little funky at times because he's just kind of doing his own thing. He's not really, it speeds up, slows down. But if you know three chords, again, I'm calling them shapes. Your D shape, your A shape, and your G shape. You can get through this, but we have a capo on the third fret to keep it in the key of F, which is exactly what the key was on the album. And it just, on the album, they were just kind of playing all bar chords. So it's really not fun playing bar chords for an entire song on the acoustic, right? I don't really want to do that the entire song. So the capo comes in handy. But if you want to just change the key up, just open it up and play it in, this key over here. Whatever you want to do. But I'll show you how I do this. Let's get into it. In the meantime, again, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. Got the website up, sixstringfun.com, obviously here on YouTube, and then just stuff on Facebook and Instagram. Hopefully you're following me there and you're keeping up to date. Any requests, let me know. I'll do my best. But for now, let's jump into this one, No Surrender by Bruce Springsteen. All right, here we go. No Surrender, Bruce Springsteen. Again, this is the acoustic version. I guess, again, the album Born in the USA was 84. The song on there is more of like an anthem type of vibe to it. And then, when he played it live on the Born in the USA tour, it was completely different, just stripped it all down. So it works really well. I want to say it's an easy song. The trouble with this tune is that when you're playing along to the record, it's a little tough because his tempo's all over the place. You have to remember, he's kind of just doing this on his own, just his own rhythm, basically. And he's also got the harmonica in different spots. So he's kind of, to me, it feels like he's speeding up, slowing down, all these different areas. So you make this song really one of your own, as I say in a lot of my videos. Make it your own. It's on the acoustic guitar. You only need to know a handful of chord shapes. Now, again, in key with the album, I put the capo on the third fret to keep it in the key of F, right? So the chords I'm calling out will be the shape. So this is a D shape. In reality, it's an F. All right? So we're keeping it in the same as the album. There's one spot where we do a little bit different, where we don't do exactly what's on the other on the album itself, but you don't need to do it here, which is why we don't do it, I guess. So we're going to play the D shape, which in theory is an F. We're going to play the A shape, which in theory is a C. Now this, you can play this like this, you can play this like this. I do it both, and you'll see as we go why. Then we've got the G shape, but in theory it is a B flat. You can play it this way. I also play it this way a lot, and you'll see why, okay? And that's really it. It's the three chords, but it's just how you rearrange those chords over the course of the tune. So the intro is basically the same as the verse. It's going to be the D or the F. Again, I'm going to call the shapes out. Let's keep it simple, okay? D to the A to the G to the D to the A. So if I do it all together, and you'll see I'm going to embellish these, and I'll show you why. So again, I'm just playing these shapes, but I'm embellishing with, suspendeds and hammers and all that. So D, but to give it a little bit more something to it, I'm just kind of making a, suspended fourth and a suspended two. All right, just playing with that high E string. And I've always made it up as I go along. I don't try to copy it. I just did what sounded good. Same thing with the A. Is really just taking that A and I'm just messing around with the suspended notes again. Same thing with the G. Now again, you can do this, it's fine. I go this route, which Springsteen does play a lot of his G's in this shape, and it gives me that C for a suspended fourth. So all together. A, going to go into the verse, which is the same thing. Now, if you don't want to do those suspended moves, just play normal chords. That's really it. So that's your intro and your verse. So again, the pattern's going to be D, A, G, D, and A. And then we'll just repeat. You go back to the D for those parts in the verse. When you get to the chorus, you're going to do the first half the same, but then it's going to switch around. It's going to repeat in a different... So again, I say this all the time. There's patterns, there's repetition. As soon as you figure out the pattern, you've got this. So in the chorus... And there's your chorus. So again, starts off on the D. Made a promise, swore we'd always remember. No retreat, baby. Right? So again, I do this slow and I get lost when I do it slow. A, G. Back to that G. Again, going slow, it kills me. And that's your chorus, right? So you've got the intro, you got the verse, you got your chorus. Now there's that one part of the tune where it's that breakdown where it's la la la, right? We don't do that here. It doesn't do it on that live version anyway. You can make that your own. I think basically what they're doing there, they're just kind of playing the verse again. And while he's doing that, he's playing harmonica. So, if you've got the harmonica key of F, it'll lend itself well to that. Again, the tempo is really funky when he does a solo acoustic. So once you learn the chords, you then kind of make it your own at that point. I think you'll have a hard time. I mean, I have a hard time playing along to it. I've heard different versions of it, and it's always different. So it just kind of depends on how it's flowing for him, I guess. So even when I've played this live on the acoustic guitar, it's up and down. There's different versions. So me and whoever I'm playing with, as far as the singer goes, we just kind of give head nods and cues when I'm ready to come out of something, when he's ready to go into something. You got to just look at it that way. So again, the intro and the verse. Okay, those chords right there, that progression I should say. So it's the D to the A to the G, back to the D, and that's your progression for the verse. Excuse me, the intro and the verse. The chorus is very similar. You're going to have the first three chords again. D, A, G, back to the D, and then we just go in reverse from the G to the A. And that's your song, really, okay? So, again, usually if you want to kind of, liven it up a little bit, suspended chords, play with that. So I think you can make this your own. I think it's pretty straightforward. If you know those chords are good, you just got to listen to the song and just, I want to say play along to it, but you're going to find yourself kind of jumping around. So get a feel for the song, get a feel for the chords, and then you just kind of do it on your own, okay? So there you go. No Surrender, Bruce Springsteen, acoustic solo. So hopefully you enjoyed that one. I got a lot going on. Again, check out the website if you haven't done so already, sixstringfun.com. I've got things on the Instagram page. I have stuff on Facebook. So there's a lot happening right now. So request, let me know. I'll do my best to try to get something out for you. I've got some things going on with some other folks who requested things. They'll be coming out soon. In the meantime, enjoy, have fun playing, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.